Welcome back. At 5:24, flooding could be a big concern along Flagler Drive as Hurricane Dorian inches closer. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez is live in West Palm Beach with the conditions she's seeing this morning. Hey there, Janny.
Hey, good morning, Ashley. It's just a little breezy right here, and it's actually been raining on and off. I had my rain jacket on just in the last few minutes or so, but take a look behind me here, the Intercoastal. We've been monitoring the waters closely here. It is low tide, but as you can see here close to the docks there, the water is a little bit higher than normal. Now, it's not too choppy out here thus far. Now, a few miles from where I'm standing here on Flagler Drive down Southern Boulevard and Flagler, it is prone to flooding just during a typical, rainfall event or heavy rainfall. Now, we've seen some of those roads there and sidewalks completely submerged in the past. Now, hopefully it doesn't happen this time around. We are, of course, going to keep an eye out on things out here, and if anything changes, we'll, of course, let you know. For now, reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
Happening right now at 5:29 as we're waking up this Labor Day. Hurricane Dorian slowing down as we wait for it to approach our coastline.
We have your team coverage this morning as we watch for changes to weather conditions across South Florida. Want to start?
Good morning, everyone. Hurricane Dorian is only about 50 miles away from our coast there. The eye itself is about 100 miles away, but there's a pretty hefty rain band about to move into the Treasure Coast. We'll track that and have the latest on Dorian coming up.
We have team coverage this morning. Take a look at our reporters from Indian River County to Southern Palm Beach County.
Our crews are out keeping you in the know as Hurricane Dorian inches closer. Plus, of course, our meteorologists have been looking at the new track this morning. And for that, we want to turn to Storm Team 5 meteorologist Glenn Glazer. What is the latest here?
Well, the latest is it's still a Category 5 hurricane. Winds at 165 miles per hour. It has slowed down to moving to the west.
As we move forward, flooding could be a really big concern right along Flagler Drive as Hurricane Dorian inches closer. And this morning, we are closely also watching the entire area surrounding it.
Yeah, that's right. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez. She is live in downtown West Palm Beach. What are the conditions you're seeing right now, Janny?
Hey, good morning, Mike and Ashley. It just started coming down right now. We talked about that rain coming on and off over the last hour or so, and it just picked up. If you take a look right behind me here, the Intracoastal, things look pretty calm right now. The water is not very choppy at all, but it is coming down. We have seen people coming by on their what appears to be their typical morning jog over here. The wind's not really an issue right now. It has been a little breezy throughout the morning, but nothing of concern now. 3 miles south from where I'm standing on Flagler Drive on Southern Boulevard, that area typically is prone to flooding during a typical rainfall event. And so we are closely monitoring this area to bring you, of course, any changes at all. For now, reporting live, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez. She is live in West Palm Beach with more on this. Janny.
Hey, good morning, Mike and Ashley. Before we go to the hospital, I want to show you right now, things have sort of changed here dramatically in the last 30 minutes or so. As you can see, the Intercoastal now really choppy. We just got hit with a pretty strong gust of wind and rain just a few minutes ago. And I want to show you right across the street from where I am on Flagler Drive. Good Samaritan Medical Center is closed for good. You can see there are barely any lights on in the building right now. They did start evacuating patients yesterday afternoon, and they're no longer obviously accepting new patients. They started moving those patients to nearby facilities. By the way, if you need medical assistance, obviously call 911, and the closest emergency room to this location will be St. Mary's Medical Center. Now, I'm going to stay around this area and bring you the latest information if anything changes. For now, reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
And
Good morning, everyone. Those outer bands now of Hurricane Dorian smashing into the Florida coast here with very gusty winds and heavy rainfall. We're going to track those for you and talk about where this storm is headed coming up.
And we have team coverage this morning from Indian River County to Southern Palm Beach County.
our crews are out there keeping you in the know as Hurricane Dorian inches closer. Plus, our meteorologists have the new track this morning. And for that, we want to turn things over to Storm Team 5 meteorologist Glenn Glazer. What's the latest?
Good morning. Well, the latest is still a Category Already this morning, Hurricane Dorian is whipping us with these bands of rain and very gusty winds. We're going to track that for you and show you the latest info on Dorian coming up.
Good morning, everyone. We have team coverage from Indian River County down to southern Palm Beach County.
Our reporters and photographers are covering what they see and in some cases don't see as Dorian gets ready to hug the coast. Storm Team 5, our meteorologists, they are tracking the very latest.
You can tell the conditions really picking up there. You know that Lake Worth Beach pier might get beat up with these conditions, but hey, whatever they are, you see our team coverage. We have everyone from the Palm Beaches to the Treasure Coast, even north with Andrew Lawfholm. He's up in Melbourne right now, showing you the effects that Hurricane Dorian is having on South Florida even before it gets here. Just the rain bands and wind approaching right now. You know, it looks different in some parts of even Palm Beach County. In fact, water's rising in some areas already.
Right. We have Southland Park in West Palm Beach. We're getting reports of flooding there. So we've sent Janny Rodriguez out to check it out. Wow, looks like it. Janny, tell us what you're seeing.
Hey guys, well, as you can see, the water has really come up. Part of the sidewalk here is already entirely covered. As you can see, some people are walking around to kind of see what's going on. I have a measuring tape, though. I want to show you just how deep it is right here. It is almost a foot, right? Almost at a foot of water right here. I spoke to a couple of people out in this area. They say this is typically an area that floods. It's high tide right now. Just look at that. I mean, there's rocks under there beside that wall, and you can't see them right now. And it is obviously extremely high right now. I spoke to some of the ladies down there. They were fishing, just trying to pass time. Take a listen.
Okay.
All right.
So that is another thing, though. We saw people wading through the water. You don't know what's under the surface of the water. I know it's highly unusual to see these conditions out in your neighborhoods, but really just please take care.
All righty, welcome back. It's 4:47 right now, and Palm Beach is experiencing tropical storm force winds and some heavy rainfall there. The town is asking residents to stay off the roads, and they're keeping others off the island, so be cognizant of that. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez is on the island at a checkpoint. And Janny, they're only letting residents pass right now, right?
That's exactly right, John. Good morning. As you can see, Palm Beach police right there on the Flagler Bridge, not really letting anyone through unless they live on the island. They are asking for those IDs for anyone that does want to come by to get back on here. Now, as you mentioned, those tropical storm force winds, we have experienced some of those gusts come through, and the rain as well. Not too bad right now, but that changes sort of, you know, by the minute. I want you to take a look at some of the debris that's on here. Just this palm frond that we've seen so far. We drove around a little earlier. We didn't see any significant damage so far or any flooding in some areas, but I also want to show you, though, the businesses here still boarded up. And so again, the next phase will be letting some of those business owners and property managers come and check out some of their properties and their business and assess some of the damage. Right now, though, for safety, again, they're not letting surfers through or people that want to come and look at the beach. Right now, the town of Palm Beach is closed, that meaning offices, parks, including beaches. So again, unless you live here on the island, better to stay home. Of course, if anything changes, we'll check in back with you guys. For now, reporting live, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
And team coverage right now of Hurricane Dorian. We just got that new 5 a.m. update.
Okay, we want to start our team coverage with Storm Team 5 meteorologist. Welcome back. 6:25 right now. This morning, Palm Beach is experiencing tropical storm force winds and some heavy rain.
The town asking any residents just to stay off the roads. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez live with the conditions there. And just what are you seeing this morning? Are you seeing anybody out and about?
Mike, good morning. We have not seen anybody other than Palm Beach police out and patrolling, making sure that folks are where they need to be. As you can see, we are getting hit with those bands of wind and rain every now and again. Businesses here on Worth Avenue boarded up. Others a little more optimistic, like this store right here, not putting up any boards whatsoever. Across the street here, you can see sandbags right in front of the doors. And look at this. I really like this. Take a look at this message. Dorian, please be gentle, very gentle. Other messages, a little more feisty. Take a look at this one. Still waiting for you, Dorian. Let's do it. And that's the kind of attitude that I think people need to have. As far as damage out here on the island, I will tell you the only debris we've seen, for instance, these palm fronds right here, like some other ones over here as well. But that's pretty much all that we've seen so far. As you can take a look, I mean, more businesses boarded up with those sandbags, not taking any risks whatsoever. We did drive by the beach a little while ago, sort of in the last half hour or so. We didn't see anything that was significant, and now you can see that rain is really starting to come down on us. We are going to stay out here and let you know if anything changes. For now, reporting live at the town of Palm Beach, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
But we do have live team coverage here from the Palm Beaches to the Space Coast as Hurricane Dorian inches closer. But as we say good morning to you, I'm Ashley Walters with Mike Trim. I know everybody's been waiting for that moment on the Today. I know you were hoping that Hurricane Dorian would be completely fallen to pieces when you were waking up this morning, but Palm Beach is now experiencing tropical storm force winds and some heavy rains.
As you can imagine, it's going to be a mess to pick up, probably starting right now. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez live showing you the cleanup now even underway. Janny.
Hey, good morning, Mike. That's exactly right. We have seen crews with the town of Palm Beach Public Works Department. They're in big trucks. They're driving all around the main roads over here, picking up any debris that is on the roadways, of course, so that once people can get back into town, that they are not finding themselves driving over any sort of debris. But as you can see right here, no power lines down that we can tell, no major debris blocking anything at all. And you're looking at some video of some of those workers, as I mentioned, doing some of that work. No power outages have been reported. And again, most of that noticeable debris throughout the island, just some palm fronds. Now, Palm Beach Police is still enforcing those checkpoints at 5 different locations for safety at this point. They're still only letting residents through, and they do have to show their ID and proof that they live here. That next phase, I was told, will be letting, well, for now, emergency responders are assessing the area, but then the next phase will be letting business owners come back and take a look at their businesses here on the island. Coming up next, though, in the next hour or so, we are going to be checking out the beach and letting you know what we see out there. For now, reporting live from the town of Palm Beach, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
Live team coverage continues now from the Palm Beaches to the Space Coast as Hurricane Dorian, of course, inches closer to our coast.
All right, first with an update are the Storm Team 5 meteorologists with the new...
At 11:30, direction, getting a better idea of where Hurricane Dorian is right now and how it's going to impact us. Keeping you informed from the start, delivering that info to keep you and your family safe and up to date.
And of course, that includes our team coverage up and down the coastline. Look at all of these reporters and teams. We are monitoring the rising tides, the beach erosion, and the floodwaters all over the place.
Yeah, and all that weather coming from Hurricane Dorian in some way, shape, or form. Storm Team 5 meteorologist Glenn Glazer, you've been analyzing the discussion.
Thanks for making WPTV your trusted source.
And this storm here ain't no joke.
We're hoping that it doesn't get much worse.
A lot of people prepped a little earlier this time.
The wrath of Mother Nature sometimes isn't so nice.
Better safe than sorry.
Turn north, turn north.
Thanks for trusting us to guide you through the storm.
Right now on News Channel 5.
Good morning, everyone. The 5 a.m. update for Hurricane Dorian just came out, and there is an update for our viewing area. We'll talk about that coming up.
We are out of the cone, but Dorian's impacts are being felt on our shores. We do have team coverage along the coastline, and that includes right on Hutchinson Island.
All right, today you can help bring relief to those in the Bahamas. Several local radio stations partnering with the American Red Cross. A 2-day supply drive is on Parkway Drive off 45th Street in West Palm Beach. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez live outside the Hubbard Radio Studios in West Palm with how you can help.
Hey, good morning, Mike. We're talking about 7 radio stations that are going to be going on the air in less than an hour to help with this supply drive. But they do need the community to rally behind them. Of course, they cannot do it without all of us, in fact. So here's where you come in to help. Here's what they're asking for. Hand sanitizer. If you have any first aid kits at home, bring those over, as well as any non-perishable food items. This is actually some of my hurricane leftover food, but you can see like mac and cheese, tuna, anything that's not going to go bad over time. And then also, obviously, some much needed water if you have any cases of water, of course, but some of the other items like diapers, both adult and babies, wipes, and things like that. I want to show you right behind me here. The radio station's already starting to set up. So once you come into the location here, you're going to make a right turn. They're going to have tents. As you can see, they're already setting up those tents where people can just drive up, donate those. They're going to have a truck where the supplies are going to be loaded onto and get that truck quickly over to the Bahamas. The drive is today from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then again tomorrow at the same time. We're going to be here on location. Once that truck comes in, of course, we're going to have a quick little update for you guys at 6 o'clock this morning. For now, reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
Well, as you can see right there, we're still feeling the effects of Dorian on our shoreline, especially the Treasure Coast. We have team coverage right now. You can see the reporters getting ready to give their live reports, and that includes Hutchinson Island. We are monitoring small flooding concerns right now.
Yeah, we will be checking in with WPTV's Stephanie Susskind, who's live on the shores. But first, we have team weather with Glenn Glazer and Katya.
Right, several local radio stations partnering with the American Red Cross for a 2-day supply drive. It's on Parkway off of 45th Street in West Palm Beach. WPTV News Channel 5's Janny Rodriguez live outside the Hubbard Radio Studios in West Palm with how you can help right now. Janny?
Hey, Mike. Well, look, these folks are asking the community to help them come over and donate supplies or cash if you have any. 5 radio stations right behind me. And I want to give a shout out to Karen. She's the first one to come and donate supplies. She's right there by her car waving. Thank you so much, Karen, for doing that. These guys are on the air starting at 6 in the morning, again, letting people know what they need to bring. And I want to kind of show you just some of the supplies that you can bring here. Hand sanitizer, first aid kit if you have any, non-perishable food items, especially canned goods, things that don't need to be microwaved or need water, because obviously the folks in the Bahamas don't have that luxury. Water, if you have any, very, very important. Let me show you. This is the first truck they have here right now. This is where supplies are going to be loaded onto, but they are willing to fill as many trucks as it takes, as long as people keep on bringing those supplies. And don't forget the cash. Now, some of the guys I talked to with the trucks tell me they're sort of waiting on the embassy to clear when the ports are open to be able to get those supplies then on boats to get it over to obviously the areas that need the stuff the most. But we do have all the information for you on our website, plus a list of all the supplies and things that these folks obviously will need right at WPTV.com. For now, reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Janny Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
Today, start helping with relief efforts as we do pray for the Bahamas. Several local radio stations, they're partnering with the Red Cross for a 2-day supply drive on Parkway, which is off 45th Street in West Palm Beach. Fox 29's Janny Rodriguez joining us live from Hubbard Radio Studios in West Palm. Janny, we have heard from so many viewers. They're calling, they're emailing us, asking, what can I do?
This is what they can do. Come here, Hubbard Radio Studio, 701 North Park, I don't remember North Point Parkway. I'm sorry about that. Right here, 7 radio stations, as you mentioned, partnering. We just had a lady drop off some supplies. We're talking about canned goods, water, diapers, wipes. This is the truck that they're helping fill in, load supplies onto. They're hoping to fill as many trucks of these as possible, not just one truck. And I just kind of want to go so you see canned goods, especially things that are just easy to open and you can just use right away to eat. We do have a list on our website, WFLX.com. This is a partnership with the American Red Cross. So again, just so important that you guys just rally up behind these radio stations. They're really, putting their foot down, making sure that these supplies get to the folks in the Bahamas. They're telling me that they're waiting for some sort of approval from the embassy as far as like when it's safe to get these supplies over there. And somebody on Twitter, Lady Chainsaw, says, give because you can, because you're safe with a roof over your head this morning and thousands of Bahamas are not. And I couldn't have said it better myself. So, of course, help if you can. Please, please, please. For now, reporting live, I'm West Palm Beach. I'm Honey Rodriguez. Fox 29 News, we've got you covered.
We held our collective breath for days watching Dorian's every move, but just because it might be moving on doesn't necessarily mean that we're in the clear.
So true. Team coverage now as we look at the aftermath on our beaches and in our communities. First, though, we do want to check in with our Fox 29 meteorologist. Today, several relief drives do begin. Radio stations are partnering with the Red Cross for a 2-day supply drive. Fox 29's Honey Rodriguez is live outside Hubbard Radio Studios in West Palm with a few ways to help. Honey.
Hey, good morning, Holly and John. You were just mentioning no power, no water. I mean, it is devastating. 7 radio stations have been on the air since 6 o'clock this morning, helping to rally the community to come out and donate supplies, especially things that maybe you didn't use for Hurricane Dorian because it just didn't affect us the way that it affected folks in the Bahamas. You don't even have to get out of your car and take a look at the truck. They're hoping to fill this truck up with everything that folks over there need. We caught up with some of the hosts of these radio stations. Take a listen.
We want to make sure we're there for them, that we can help these guys get back on their feet. The devastation is just unreal.
Whenever we can get these supplies, new and unused, and then drive it right into our parking lot. When we set it up, we've got an entire crew ready to unload your car. You don't even have to get out of the car.
So again, super, super simple. If you have any time this morning or even throughout the day, they're going to be here till 6 p.m. You can donate those supplies. Something else that you might have not thought about is baby wipes, lotion, but both also diapers for adults and babies. Again, paper products, lots of water, non-perishable food items. All those things are crucial. Batteries, you name it. Anything that you didn't use for the hurricane, they're asking for you to donate to anything that is new and unused. We do have all the info for you right on our website, WFLX.com. Again, right here at 701 North Point Parkway in West Palm Beach. For now, reporting live, I'm Honey Rodriguez, Fox 29 News. We've got you covered.
All right, Honey.
Yet to see this video, that is 4-year-old Andrew Dedrick. He donated his entire piggy bank for hurricane victims in the Bahamas.
Oh my goodness, that's absolutely adorable. I see a shirt there, Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Well, we're going to call him. How about that? His mom says he's been watching the news. He wanted to buy toys for kids in the Bahamas. This was earlier today at a supply drive in West Palm Beach. Fantastic job, young man. This right now is also where we find WPTV News Channel 5's Honey Rodriguez. Listen, you have been seeing the crowds come out all morning long.
That's exactly right, Holly. That little boy, the sweetest moment of the morning. But I got to say, look at this. The community at large, such a big heart here in West Palm Beach, really rallying behind these 7 radio stations to help collect supplies for the folks in the Bahamas. Right now, you're looking at a family here coming to drop off those much-needed supplies that we've been talking about all morning. Water, hygiene products, non-perishable food items, towels, tents, blankets, really anything that the community needs. And if you walk with me this way, I want to just sort of catch up with some of the folks here who stepped up to the plate, and you guys are, asking the community for help. Mariah, you're with New Country. What can you tell us? What can people bring?
Well, first off, this morning has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you to everyone who has come by. But we just had a lot of hand bacterial soap, Lysol wipes, trash bags, and really good pet supplies. We've had a lot of pet supplies just become starting to drop off, in addition to monetary donations that we're collecting out here. Any leftover supplies that you have, luckily, we did not get impacted by Hurricane Dorian as our friends did in the Bahamas. So whatever you have left over, come on through. You literally can pull up, and we will unload it out of your truck, load it into ours, and send it over to the Bahamas.
Thank you, Mariah. And yeah, there's an army of people here. You don't have to get out of your car. They'll come and take it all out. And now, Tracy St. George, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
You guys are doing this so amazing. Why are you doing it? Sort of what's in your heart?
Well, we know as Floridians how horrible hurricanes can be, and we are so lucky that we didn't bear the brunt of it, so we know what they're going through, and we don't have to use all of our supplies. So thankfully, Good Greek Moving and Storage came and said, let's fill up this truck, let's take everything over to the Bahamas. So that's where we are today.
And you guys have been on the air since 6 in the morning, sort of helping, as we are, letting our community know that you guys are here 6 to 6 today and tomorrow again.
Exactly, and tomorrow. And I saw cots in there. I saw a baby crib. I saw blankets, water, anything that you've got. I mean, I loaded up on so many batteries. Well, I'm going to bring those tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Well, guys, I want to walk over to the truck really quick to kind of show you. This truck was empty this morning when we were here at 6 in the morning. And already, take a look at this. I mean, it is almost halfway full. And there they are packing away things. But like I mentioned, water's been a big item, as well as tarps and tents, baby products, but also products for adults, whereas diapers or wipes as well. But look, we have a full list of items that you can bring and drop off right on our website at WPTV.com. The location right here, Hubbard Radio Studios, 701 North Point Parkway in West Palm Beach. For now, reporting live, I'm Honey Rodriguez, WPTV News Channel 5.
Great story, Honey. New at 11.